and I prayed to God to make me strong and able to fight, and that's what I've always prayed for ever since. I grew up like a neglected weed, ignorant of liberty, having no experience of it. God's time is always near. He set the North Star in the heavens. He gave me the strength in my limbs. He meant I should be free. When I found I had crossed that line, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person. There was such a glory over everything. I am at peace with God and all mankind. I think there's many a slaveholder that'll get to heaven. They don't know better. They accept to the light they have. The Lord who told me to take care of my people meant me to do it just as long as I live, and so I did what He told me. I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger. We saw the lightning, and that was the guns, and then we heard the thunder, and that was the big guns. And then we heard the rain falling, and that was the blood falling. And when we came to get in the crops, it was dead men that we reaped. I have heard their groans and sighs, and seen their tears, and I would give every drop of blood in my veins to free them. Now I've been free. I know what a dreadful condition slavery is. I have seen hundreds of escaped slaves, but I never saw one who was willing to go back and be a slave. I think slavery is the next thing to hell. If a person would send another into bondage, he would, it appears to me, be bad enough to send him into hell if he could. I had crossed the line. I was free, but there was no one to welcome me to the land of freedom. I was a stranger in a strange land. Don't ever stop. Keep going. If you want a taste of freedom, keep going. Farewell, Les Mazer. Don't think hard of me. I'm going on to Canada, where all the slaves are free. I have heard their groans and sighs, and seen their tears, and I would give every drop of blood in my veins to free them. I knew of a man who was sent to the state prison for 25 years. All these years he was always thinking of his home, and counting by years, months, and days, the time till he should be free, and see his family and friends once more. Oh, Lord, you've been with me in 6 troubles, don't desert me in the 7th. Read my letter to the old folks, and give my love to them, and tell my brothers to be always watching unto prayer, and when the good old ship of Zion comes along, to be ready to step aboard. I had 2 sisters carried away in a chain gang. One of them left 2 children. We were always uneasy. As I lay so sick on my bed, from Christmas till March, I was always praying for poor old master. Prayers like I didn't do nothing but pray for old master. Oh, Lord, convert old master. Oh, dear Lord, change that man's heart, and make him a Christian. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, You have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world. Lord, I'm going to hold steady on to you, and you've got to see me through. Most of those coming from the mainland are very destitute, almost naked. I am trying to find places for those able to work and provide for them as best I can, so as to lighten the burden on the government as much as possible, while at the same time they learn to respect themselves by earning their own living. I was the most famous conductor on the Underground Railroad. I would fight for my liberty so long as my strength lasted, and if the time came for me to go, the Lord would let them take me. I had reasoned this out in my mind. There was one of two things I had a right to, liberty or death. If I could not have one, I would have the other, for no man should take me alive. Prayers like I prayed all the time, about my work. Everywhere, I prayed and groaned to the Lord. Marcus Garvey had in their times. We just had a more vulnerable enemy.